Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hey everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 806 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, Galaxy Digital has shared its 2021 financial results. CleanSpark has signed an agreement with Lancium for Texas mining operations. And an IMIN subsidiary has entered an agreement for a Metaverse Hospital Foundation. Just before we get into the show today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, to please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Alright, so Galaxy Digital Holdings Limited, which trades on the TSX under the ticker GLXY, has shared its financial results for the year ended December 31st, 2021. Highlights include a net comprehensive income of $1.7 billion for the year, an increase of 345% over the previous year, and Q4 assets under management of $2.9 billion, representing a 256% increase over Q4 2020. Michael Novogratz, the founder and CEO of Galaxy Digital, said, quote, 2021 was a transformational year for both Galaxy Digital and our industry. While providing shareholders a net comprehensive income of $1.7 billion for the full year 2021, we also grew headcount over 200% to support continued growth across our businesses. We remain committed to scaling our platform services and building the preeminent technology-driven financial services and investment management firm, a strategy I firmly believe will continue enhancing long-term shareholder value. End quote. CleanSpark Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker CLSK, has signed an agreement with Houston-based firm Lancium to secure 200 megawatts at the latter's renewably powered data centers in West Texas, also with an option to add 300 megawatts more in the future. Zach Bradford, the CEO of CleanSpark, commented, quote, "This move is in keeping with our strategy of focusing on infrastructure first. We continue to build more capacity at our own Bitcoin mining facilities while we partner with co-location service providers. This hybrid approach helps us ensure that we always have rack space ready to deploy new machines when they are delivered to us by the manufacturers. Such speed and optionality is critical as we scale our mining operations from megawatts to gigawatts in the coming years." End quote. Metaverse Advisory Group, a wholly owned subsidiary of IMIN Technologies Inc., which trades on the TSXV as IMIN, has entered into an agreement for a metaverse-based property with the Glenrose Rehabilitation Hospital Foundation. This will involve securing a building name, designed to build the property and produce NFTs, wearables, and an immersive NFT gallery on behalf of the Glenrose Foundation. Khurram Shroff, the CEO of IMIN Technologies and Metaverse Advisory Group, said, quote, "Manhattan is evolving into one of the key downtown destinations in the metaverse. Recently, the Glenrose Rehabilitation Hospital Foundation announced it has become the first healthcare foundation in Alberta to accept donations in cryptocurrency. The momentum that is being generated through these kinds of partnerships is evidence that the metaverse and Web3 are changing how we use these emerging technologies for healthcare." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. And this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss in investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.